General Shao, Raiden. Tremor. Tremor, Temple of Kataravala. General Shao. Tremor. General Shao. Raiden. Tremor. Tremor. The Great All.
AFK. I was like, what the fuck? Tremor. Let's just give it a try. Fuck it.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, is he thing here? Off. Ooh, shit, he got me on that. It's a low. I just sat there not blocking it. It's a low. Sheesh water, what's up? Have you seen how good? I know, I haven't got to use it yet.
Fight.
They only just wasn't blocking that. Oh, I got caught. He does not block low very much, if at all. Oh, I didn't mean to down to, stand to.
Final round. Fight.
Dude, how do you set that shit up? He can't break that. Bitch. Fuck out of here. For 5 seconds. Okay, but how do I set that up, you know? Cause like it's only strong, it's a summon. That's the problem. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be, it can be an ambush, but the problem is Tremor steps in front of you to do it, so he's very likely to get punched out of it. Just realized my mic is on.
Round 1. Fight.
Sorry, Chief. I'm sorry. I knew you wanted to do that dumb shit.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, this guy sucks. Oh, how do I? Bro, homie does not block low ever. Is that gonna kill? It did.
Finish him.
Bro.
General Shao wins.
Is there a way to set that up that I don't know about? Because I don't know how you can... So you can summon him to change things, whatever. So in the corner, I could see this being useful. But I couldn't get that guy in the corner. That guy was too fucking spastic. But you essentially can... Because he changes stance. That's the only summon you can get. But when he changes stance, you can have him immediately go into the... Well, let me see. Maybe I'm missing some tech. Because you know what? It doesn't say that you can... It doesn't directly say that you can summon him.
General Shao, Raiden, Tremor, the Gateway.
Okay. What am I missing? That looks hilarious. Oh, okay. The other three hits only connect if that happens. And that's full screen, I think, too. It's not? What's the point of this dumb shit then? A 7%? Not even 7%? Bro, weak ass fucking low. Doesn't even combo off a lot of shit. Ooh. That only did that much damage? Ooh. Wait, is that combo? What if you're on the right side? Can you combo into that? Oh. Okay, so you can. That was it, right? I think I just did it. Wait. You can. Okay. Aftershock is zoning. I think you gotta reverse on Aftershock, because Aftershock can't zone shit. Yeah, you can do this. But look how much this scales. I mean, you can do something like this. Oh yeah, you can get something like that. How much does that shit scale though? You can come off that shit. Oh, that's not too bad combo damage actually. Yeah, you can't combo mid-screen twice though. buff. That's not too bad. No, this one just has a... Has this, which is mid-screen. Has that. But you only get 2 of those. I wouldn't consider zoning with it. You can even combo with that. Oh, is that a hard knockdown? Wait a minute. That is a hard knockdown. Eh. Well, they all are, though. Oh, you could do something like... You can set up the hammer buff, too, though. Fuck, wait. Okay, wait, I want to see something. Yeah, see, cause I don't know how to... Okay, you can set this up with, That's the only way you can set this up. This is amazing, but I don't have a solid way to set this up. I don't have a solid way to set this up. Here, wait, let's try. Yeah, but look how long that takes. I'm still fucked. So I saw someone talk about this. While the hammer would be awesome to have back, it doesn't fit his toolkit, because then a lot of the moves are designed for him to have an axe. Like the axe slam, not so much, but like the command grab with the axe, like you can't have that with a hammer. It's gonna look stupid. Cool as it might sound. Thank you for being here, by the way. I meant to tell you. I'm gonna hop on some zombies a little after this. Ooh, it's good stuff, man. If y'all don't know what I'm drinking, Imperial Narwhal. This shit is delicious. It's pretty high in ABV. Sold in 4-packs, at least the way I bought it. It's a pint per can, though. So, I mean, you get like a tall can out of it. It's not like a regular ass soda. Respectfully, no. Sorry, friend. The hammer in story mode. I mean, I don't know, actually. Wait, I don't think you... I'm gonna look it up now. I don't need scenes necessarily. I gotta see if he... Alright, let's do this. Delicious. Wow, he's got a decent record. Hopefully we can do a little something about that.
Round one.
Okay, I gotta try to... Oh, okay, wait. Holy fuck, look at the range on that. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Round two. Fight.
corner. Wow, that's lame. How'd I get hit by that? I was blocking low. I was holding it, I promise. Damn, dude, I look free as fuck right now.
Ashra wins.
I'm gonna go with Sonya. That way I can deal with the Serena shit.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god. I tried to counter it, but it's too far. The pushback is too good. I should have seen that coming.
Yet another corrupted soul.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh shit. Bro, all the way from over there they're trying that shit.
Final
Blame the cameo. Bro, she still combos off that shit. Oh my god. I gotta up-block it or I die.
finish him.
Man, that was...
Ashra wins.
You see what I mean, though? Like, this fucking inbred piece of shit has no skills in the game whatsoever. But they took that win because of this dumbass fucking character. Look at how this game fucking plays, bro. Look at this game. This is why, like, some fucking loser who really took the time to make their name No Mercy on YouTube. Like, bro, if you don't get your fucking gothic ass the fuck off my fucking content and go back to the corner where you and your mom belong, I swear to God. But realistically, no, I'm serious. Like, look, bro, that player sucked. But Serena has 50-50s, true 50-50s. She has an instant overhead that launches completely. You have to up-block it to punish it, too. You can't just block it, which, that's the dumb part. I don't like how the overhead needs to be up-blocked. I understand up-blocking, making it minus, like, 40. That'd be cool. Not even 40. Obviously, I'm exaggerating. But, like, if it made it, like, minus 30, that would make sense. Or even minus 25. But, like, just blocking it should make it, like, minus 12, you know? The fact that it's, like, completely... She can just keep canceling into shit. It's like, dude, I can't do shit like that. Why does she get to? She's already a long-range character. Ooh. I'm just gonna kill. No need setups.
Round 2. Fight.
Bro, he committed to that before even seeing what happened. On block? Dog.
Final round. Fight.
Duck, huh? Oh, he can kill from this. Unless he does that dumb shit. Oh, that's not gonna kill. What am I doing? He messed the poke.
Kung Lao wins.
Dang, how was that dumb shit? Bro, this guy sucks too. Fuck.
Round 1. Fight.
Fish, look at you. Bro, he's still pressing. He ain't even touching him.
Round 2. Fight.
You can have it. Take it all. Take all of this. Yeah, right back at you. Fucking 20-second fight.
General Shao
Okay,
wins.
it's down to go to crystalline, and then back to get the thing, the armor. I gotta remember that.
Round 1. Fight.
That armor through that, I think. He doesn't armor that much. I thought he would have. Ooh. Damn, that did 140 for what?
Round 2. Fight.
Bitch.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, you recovered already? Ooh, that's gonna kill. Oh no. Maybe not, actually. Is Sherman a good with Shao? Kinda. I don't know. I'm still losing to players like that. But Kung Lao's always been for the people that like to sniff their fingers after they scratch their ass. I tried. I'm not having fun. You know how I feel about this game? Genuinely. Like, I just, yeah, I'm good. Okay. That's how I feel about that game, bro. I just, what is the point? What's the point of getting any good with a character? It doesn't reward you. You're gonna run into the same fucking things. He gets a safe armored launcher. That's some MKX day one shit. You'd think we would have evolved past that, at least learning, but no, these developers, dude, they want the most mentally incompetent people to thrive on this pathetic excuse for a game. Fucking trash. So Shishwad has been in here. You just saw that. I lost to that. I lost to 2 players with way less fundamental knowledge than me. But they got away with that shit because of the way the game plays. MK11, I felt a lot less helpless. This game, I just feel so fucking like, what am I supposed to do? Everything is a fucking tiptoe on thin ice. Like, every single... If I bother to meet... You can't even touch Kung Lao. And people are like, oh, that's all he has. So what? Then that's busted. Fix his moves. It doesn't make any sense that a fighting game character can literally shut down any playstyle because you can't touch the motherfucker. You go anywhere near him, he powers through it and wrecks your ass. You go through any kind of fucking thing with Kung Lao, he smokes you. He smokes you. Hold on, I'm gonna switch cameras real quick while I do this. Okay, like, I'm not like... Here's the thing, too, is the game isn't... I don't want to call it terrible. It's just... It has no fucking... There's no incentive to get better. You just got to keep doing the same shit. It's just dumb. And I don't have a hatred towards the game. I really don't. But it's also more of like... what the fuck's the point? I don't understand. I really don't. Because it's like, what is the point of... No, and people say annoying is not broken. Like, they're two different things. Annoying and broken are two different things. Which is correct to a degree. However, the issue is, if something is annoying to every level of play, that's not annoying. That's problematic. Because a casual bitching about Kung Lao would be whatever. But even pro players are like, God, that's annoying. So clearly it's a problem. Because if it's why the fuck is it in the game? The game is supposed to be for people to strategize, for people to learn their opponent, to adapt, to be the better player. And what does that mean? It means to be fundamentally sound. It means to be knowledgeable in the frame data of the game, knowledgeable in your opponent's habits. But the thing is none of that matters when the character is unstoppable. I'm not fighting my opponent, I'm fighting the character, and that's the big problem I have. I shouldn't have to fight characters. I should be fighting the players. But I'm not fighting players. I'm fighting characters. Exactly. In MK11, this wasn't a problem. Sure, Jackie and Cabal were problematic. but there were answers. There were ways around it. I didn't feel constantly overwhelmed the whole fucking match. There's points where I'm like, hey, my turn. This shit, I don't have a turn. Because even when I land a 30% combo, which does less than a third of the health because a lot of motherfuckers have 1150, it doesn't mean anything. I could land 3 of them. It doesn't matter. They have enough health. So I had to do this 4 times, essentially, assuming I don't get any chip. But Shao Kahn has no ways to chip out. He has no ways to keep the opponent honest at full screen. He has no projectiles. He has absolutely no mid up close. And his pokes are abysmal, which is the worst combination to have. And that's the problem I have. Like, Kodokan in Mortal Kombat 11 is a perfect example of you don't need a mid, but give them this. He had great pokes that at least enforced his options, and they didn't make him busted. Forward 2 was kind of dumb, but if you ignore forward 2, forward 1 with down 1 and down 3 and even forward 4 were perfectly fine. They jailed. But that was the give and take, is it's easier to have a good mid versus having to poke and jail. And that's the... Am I about to make a video on this right now? Or is this the video? Because maybe I can just make this the video, but I'm being serious. Like, it's not that... I'm not trying to say, because look, I realize that I'm not the best player. I realize that I have bad habits. I realize I have a very narrow way of playing, which is part of why I'm not good with the whole assisting in general. That's why I play Sector. You look at how I play, I only shoot the... I get the rocket going because that's the easiest thing. Like, oh, I hit a combo and it's ending soon. Click. That's all I gotta do. But, like, I don't have the knowledge to be like, oh, Goro, where am I going to leave my opponent? He's blocking. I should probably put Goro here right now. I can't multitask like that. And you know what? Fine. If that's a learning gap that I'm just not able to learn and therefore not as good as these other players, then so be it. But I can deal with that. I can deal with the dumb thing is stuff like Ashra. Unseeable 50-50s that are both completely safe. I cannot full combo punish the low into Serena. I cannot full combo punish the overhead unless I up block. But that is the hardest of reads. It's worse than a flawless block, because with flawless blocking, if you just tapped it and held it, if you got the flawless block, you got to up 2, you got the frame thing. But if not, you still blocked. You didn't get hit. But like with this, it's like... You gotta do this dumb shit, and you still die. So it's like, holy fuck, I'm sweaty already. I've barely been in here. MK9 in all special moves were armored wake-ups. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't want... Honestly, the armored wake-ups are kind of... I mean, I'd rather have the up 3, up 2. MK11 was better for me. I don't... This game just doesn't... It doesn't speak... It doesn't... I don't know. And people are like, oh, well, this player's doing good. Well, a lot of people are... I'm not trying to say losers, but they have all fucking day. They stream all fucking day. They play all fucking day. It's their job. And I have no hatred towards that. It's the dream. But... let's be real here. Most of us don't have that kind of fucking time now, do we? I don't have time to sit here and narrow down the perfect fucking answer for every single, not just character, but character cameo combination. That's not fair to ask of me either, because most people, as all people point out, 90% of the fucking community is casual people just like me, or less. Maybe a little more too. I don't think I'm the top level of casual, but I'm not a motherfucker to be trifled with. You put me in a first of 10, I'll beat most people. I'm not going to sit here and say I'd beat Tweety or Sonic Fox or Yo, but I'd probably beat your average Joe. And I don't know. It's just not fun. Between the microtransactions and here's the thing about that too is like I don't care about microtransactions when they're not affecting me having fun. Because for me to be unhappy with stuff, ooh, I got raindrops. Sorry. For me to be unhappy with microtransactions, it has to be stuff that makes sense. And like, okay, like Call of Duty. With Call of Duty, like prime example, because I'm playing it right now. Hold on, let me just. With Call of Duty, microtransactions are there for, and I know they did it with the guns, but I'm just showing an example. I'm not saying Call of Duty's perfect, but what I am saying is, you look at microtransactions, you can spend money to get shit like this. You can spend money to get this kind of shit, and this doesn't make the game better. It doesn't make you better. It is a convenience purchase, and that's the difference. Mortal Kombat 11 is like stuff that makes sense to just have for free. Like a voice, $10? Are you out of your mind? Like, what the fuck is that? What's up, Jamar? Fighting games inherently have BS, but they're supposed to be a sort of play and counterplay balance, and there really isn't that in MK1. Just hold it. No, literally. And that's the issue I have, is Mortal Kombat 11, people hated the flawless block. They think it's so scrubby, and yes, to an extent, it was easy to learn. However, flawless blocking is also something that they could have tightened the window to. They didn't have to make it as lenient as it was with timing. You could have made it a little harder to pull off, which would have been totally fine. But, because not to be a dick, but I would totally take that trade off. Like, if I'm shutting down people jumping, like if I try to down one, but my opponent's jumping, I like the ability to, well, I took much less of a risk than they did. And for that, they should be punished if I time it correctly. If I do something difficult to do, I should be rewarded. This game isn't that way. You do something that's difficult to do, you risk more than the person that's not doing stuff like that. And here's the thing, is people are going to say, well, why are you trying to do difficult to do stuff? Because with my character, I have to. And that's the thing is, then people tell you, oh, just play a different character. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to. The fucking game is, it's an assist game. Why should I shouldn't have to rely on, I shouldn't even have to change characters. Like, oh, I can't even work with my fucking. I can't. And here's, you know what? Too, okay. Let's backtrack a bit, because maybe the way I want to play doesn't fit my character, and that's another thing I've thought about multiple times. However, Shao Kahn literally is the way I like to play. Plus frames, hard mixes, hard risks. That's fine. I don't mind getting punished for people blocking shit. That's not what upsets me. What upsets me is when there's an easy way to shut down my option of getting out of something that should be just as good as someone else's. Prime example is the wake-ups. I have an armored wake-up, yes. However, that armored wake-up is a high. You can completely duck it, you can poke, and that completely shuts down me waking up with buttons. That shuts down my armor move. That's already a lot of options gone. And if I just block, sure, I get a punish, but I'm not Sindel. I don't get a full combo. I get to punch you back, sure, but it's just a dick jab. I don't get to get anything off of it either, because, like, Shao Kahn's, his buttons in this game, it's funny. You know what's 2 to 3 frame window, and up 3 just does push, block, and up 2 launches. But then, what's the one that punished on? Punished it. No, and it's not even punishes, though. It's more like you tried to block something, or, oh, you're patiently waiting for your turn, but your opponent has this unseeable 50-50 that they can make safe, or even plus. So not only have you successfully blocked something and should be rewarded, but instead of rewarded, you're punished with more pressure and mix-ups. You don't get your turn. You don't. And that's what I don't like, is 11 had a clear, if I ran out of meter, if I ran out of whatever, and yeah, sure, it recharged on its own, but the game was fast-paced enough, that wasn't a problem. If I ran out, I ran out. It's my opponent's turn. Now I can block. I can flawless block and make things easier to deal with. There's gaps that I can deal with, but even then, there's options for that. You can do empty jump-ins in MK11 just like this game, except you don't get to punish me for trying to fucking up block. MK11 is, yeah, I can try flawless block. You try to throw, I still have the chance to tech. I don't have to eat shit because you just decided to jump brain dead at me, and I did the right move, but you got to get a free throw because you just decided not to mash on your way up. Oh, the MK11. Yeah, I know. I brought him here. It's the boy Kodo. And I do have Shao, but Shao is not in the box. I took him out as soon as I got him. I took him out. You know, I gotta be honest though. We got Kodo from Ross. Not too many people wanted Kodo, but we love the boy. You know, he's with the family now. You know. Oh, for sure. That's an issue too. It's defensively. It's definitely whoever is on offense just stays on offense. If you make your opponent block in MK1, that's such a huge disadvantage. Well, and that's the thing too, is like they gave Shao Kahn plus frames, they gave him safety, but at the same fucking time, there's nothing he can do with it. And I'm starting to realize what that means because like I've heard this argument before where characters have good frames, but what are they gonna do with it? So I had this argument with you're in defense, you got no pressure, there's a way out. Exactly. It's not just guess right. And even then there is to an extent, but my opponent has to earn that. I have to be meterless, I have to be in the corner, whatever the fuck the vortex situation is. But it was fair. And people are like, oh, but then there's crushing blows. And okay, sure, fine. Down 2 crushing blow was dumb. I hated that it was counter. I like it being punished. I don't like it being counter. And, you know, and that's what I mean, though. There's so many small changes they could have made. Like, down 2 KB being a punish. Perfectly fine. Shao Kahn's throw KB should have been a punish, too. Hammer lunge didn't need the launch. It was totally fucking busted once it did, because then you have this whole poke into hammer lunge game. And that took away the difficulty and intricacy and the playstyle of the character. I liked Shao Kahn being a kind of chip away, but if you fuck up, he hits you like a truck. I love that playstyle. That's exactly why I play Falcon Ram in Tekken 7. It's not a big character addiction that I have. It's that playstyle that I like. Because Falcon Ram's the same way. You fuck up against Falcon Ram, he's going to hit you like a truck. But, for the most part on offense, he doesn't really... He has plus frames, but he doesn't have mix-ups. And that's what it was with Shao. Like, the throw being a true throw... Didn't have to be. Just special cancelable. Perfectly fine. Even with a gap, I didn't need it to be gapless because people don't understand how much it changes when you make a move. Like in MK11, the 4-3-4, 1+3, you couldn't finish the string once it was flawless block, which is dumb. Because I was like, I think it should be finishable, even if you get flawless block. I think people should still be able to finish it. I don't care if it's a throw. That's kind of dumb. I don't want to have to guess shoulder charge or throw. Like, I don't want to guess that. That's fucking... Who wants to guess that? And if you don't have meter, you just got to eat shit. Either, like, okay, or eat 13%, which is a lot. Like, Actually, no, it's even that. That's not that much. I mean... Mortal Kombat 1 is not a great game. I am not going to call it the worst fighting game. I have said that, but it is not how I truly feel. In the right headspace, that's not how I feel. The game is not terrible, but the way it plays really caters to very scrubby people with no fundamentals, people with no neutral, people with no idea of frame data, blocking, all that stuff. All very basic things that I could enforce in 11. 11, I could enforce plus frames. 11, I could enforce not blocking a wake up. This game, I can't do that. I just can't. And that's kind of my biggest gripe. I feel like I have to not only outplay my opponent, but outplay what they're doing, which is 2 different things in this game. Because if what they're doing is just completely like, I gotta just hope I guess right, that's not a good game. That's not. That means I can face someone that's never played this for more than a week and no other fighting games ever. And they have just as good of a chance of beating me as fucking someone at the same level as me. That's the problem I have. Imagine making the... Sorry, let me read your guys' comments. Been watching anime games lately too. They have Breakaway and Counter Break options too. Breakaway was... I hated that people were complaining about Breakaway because you know what? Breakaway was more of a hazard than it was a fucking winning tool. Because if you use Breakaway trying to crouch duck a projectile that hit you in the air, you would break out. That was more of a problem. People are like, oh, you can get punished on hit. It's like, dude, you know it's a mechanic. If you're finishing your combo to a point you're putting yourself at risk, that's on you. You know that's a mechanic. Why would you finish the combo as if it doesn't exist? If you know the breakaway is there, don't fucking do it. You even see me a shout. That's why I always emphasize using stand 4. Because 2-3, you're open to wake up punish. Like, if they break away, they can wake up buttons you. So I always said, okay, end it in stand 4 or stand 1, stand 2. Like, don't 2-button that shit because that's how you get punished. But okay, it's fun to play characters that hit hard. In MK1, only broke characters get to do that for cheap. And that's the thing too, is like, you bring in the fact that I have no damage. I mean, Shao Kahn has damage, kinda, but not really. For such a scary character, he doesn't get as much damage. He does not have a good mid that he can enforce up close. His pokes are abysmal, so you can't really enforce an up close game at all. But then you couple that with the fact I have no range on my buttons except stand 2 and forward 4. Now the problem with that is stand 2 does not reach as far as it visually goes. The axe does not reach as far as it physically goes. On top of that, forward 4 is 20 frames. I have to put myself at risk of getting counter hit because people don't fucking sit still. Look at that Lao player. Then you throw that in with armor. Hell, a lot of armor moves launch if they don't armor through something. Like Shao Kahn's armor move. If a Shao Kahn player wakes up armor and I'm trying to forward 4, he hits me before the forward 4 lands because it's that fucking slow. I think forward 4 should be either plus on block, and I mean very plus because it's 20 frames. Or you know what? They could make it slower if they did. If they made it like plus 6, like how it was in the last game, make it just as slow as it was in 11. Make it a little further reaching and make it plus 6, but also make it like 25 frames on startup. I'm fine with that. Because then I have a mid that makes me plus to the point where my opponent can't do anything but armor through it. Okay, sorry, let me read these comments again. Imagine making the right read and your opponent is 2% life and they throw random Serena and clip. Exactly. And that's another thing too, is people were like, oh, in 11 though, you lost so much health for no skill. What about this game? You can armor through something into Cameo and then into Fatal Blow and still get like, you could definitely hit 50. And I'm like, what the fuck's the point? What kind of offense am I supposed to enforce? I knock my opponent down and back up and then try to work my way in again, put myself at a disadvantage again? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. And I'm tired of pretending that it does, because it doesn't. It just doesn't. Ooh, oh, sorry guys. I always argue this exact thing, and like I said, a ton of anime games have it. I rarely got punished for someone breaking. More often, I flawless block clicking buttons and now they okay, like that's how often did you see me? The only time I got punished for breakaway was if my move hit and I hit confirmed it, but I did not see that my opponent was airborne. Like it's a move that normally hits grounded, like forward to into hammer lunge. But if you delay wake up, so okay, this is how that works. If the forward 2 hits an airborne opponent, I'm talking MK11. If forward 2 hits an airborne opponent, that far-reaching high, and then you go into hammer lunge won't hit, and so I would hit enhance to keep it safe. But then if you delay wake up, I miss the extension, so you get up and punish me. I'm not mad about that. that's me trying to easy cover my own ass. And if I get punished because I'm not good enough to see that I hit them airborne, then fuck, fine. I'm fine with that. But getting hit by low hat into airborne dive kick, and if they miss, they still get to mash. They get to arbor launcher. My opponent has so many options, and it's just, there's no point. It just feels I feel helpless, and if people want to call me bad at the game, then so be it. But I think the game is what needs help, not me. I don't know. Okay, my fiance should be getting off for work any minute now. Hold on, I want to see.
You are relieved, gentlemen.
Trying to find the fucking. Shit was fun as hell. Shit just feels like who can get on offense first on MQ. Well, and that's what I mean. Like, okay, you see when the instant I have control, I have the pressure going. If I have the corner, I don't even really need a cameo. Even without sector, I do a pretty good job. As soon as I get on the offensive, my opponent tends to lose in less than 15 seconds. But the instant I'm not in control, it's not about neutral. It's about my opponent having laser fast moves, laser fast cameo access, and in Asher's case, that includes full screen launcher. In let's see, Baraka's case, as soon as it's his turn, really, he can poke into special, make it safe with Striker, whether you fucking armor through or not. If in Raiden's case, poke into electromagnetic storm or whatever, and then he can keep that safe with Striker or whatever. Literally, fucking, there's so much stuff you can keep it safe with. Goro, Striker, Cyrax, doesn't matter. Cyrax isn't even broken. He's just fucking. It just takes more fucking meter now to do that dumb shit. Which is, to me, if you can't fucking figure it out, then you just can't figure it out. Okay. I'll make a video on this later. Let's just, oh, sorry. Oh, hold on one second.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. Eat my blade, beast! Ka fucking boom, maggot addicts! Today, you die! First I took your legs, now I take your life!
Okay. Should be calling me back, but for now.
Our fragile alliance holds steady. Richthofen ensured our extraction from the 935 facility. It appears the group is not as fragmented as we had hoped. It would be foolish not to capitalize on this moment. We will guide you to your sleep.
Shit.
Your journey is at an end. With a single blow, I will strike down the demons.
Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, back to it.
Eustace, this is Griffin Station. Come in. This is Eagle's Nest. Over. Richtofen, is that you? When we didn't hear from you, we feared the worst. Landing pad activated. Fear not, Dr. Groff. It's me, Edward. Any reports from the Giants suggesting my demise are erroneous.
Turn to the earth, creature. My blade will only cut down so many. I need more ammo. You seek to provoke me, demon? I have faith the spirits will soon bless me. Your proximity offends me. What strange and
Fuck.
fickle fortune. The test subjects must be recovered. The damage caused by their past actions must not be allowed to repeat themselves. A great warrior should not consider any task beneath him.
Nice.
Such gifts may come with strings attached.
Oh, I thought I was dead.
All surrounded. I know I will emerge victorious.
Oh, shit.
You must have a death wish to dare touch Tokyo. Evil has befallen many in this castle. Perhaps this child most of all. The source of this candy is most mysterious. We know little of what awaits us. We must remain vigilant.
Landing pad activated.
The demon spawn are ill prepared for what lies before them. Spirits are restless here, tortured by the work of our adversaries.
Fuck. I didn't make it in time.
These boards may as well be paper. Perhaps you breathe with the spirits of my ancestors. With the help of the spirits, we may yet prevail. To continue my mission, I require munitions. You are not fit to stand before me. I will fall my sword before I allow them to consume me. Sleep, foul demon! My solitude allows me to reflect on the questions before us. What forces does Richtofen seek to harness? Has he really changed for the better? Can the universe be saved from itself? I am uncertain. It seems there are many varieties of gum. What will this one do? I hope gum's benefits are not short-lived. I have little time for your feeble efforts.
I actually liked BO4 Zombies a lot. I thought it got a lot more hate than it deserved. I think people were just growing up and didn't want to accept the fact that how they feel about things now is you're not going to feel the way you did as a kid. Because shit's not the same from when you were a kid.
Though simplicity is true beauty of bow, explosive arrows are a welcome addition.
Richtofen, I'm observing your current actions. I must confess to being alarmed. Would you care to explain exactly what you are doing in the company of our enemies? Richtofen? Richtofen!
Not quite.
Spirits may use the wind to call from the darkness.
Actually, while I'm here, I should probably go look at getting that last shield part done.
Initiating 115.
Perfect.
The significance of the insignificant cannot be underestimated. A wall, not of paper, but of iron.
Damn. What?
I will plow the field ahead.
Bro, it lasted like 10 seconds. I'm gonna go side. I want to do this.
One hopes for a flavor that favors victory.
How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. Did it again. What the fuck? Okay, let's go to the hardest shot first. chest. Excuse me. Fuck, I overshot that shit by a fat fucking margin. I gotta pee.
Not immortal.
Fuck. One zombie short.
Griffin Station. We have an update. Over. Dr. Grove, have you made any progress? Yeah, Doctor. The machine is ready. Awaiting the control.
I gotta pee real quick. Alrighty.
Tesla coil powering up. Very good. I will proceed with Operation Shield. Join you shortly. Security protocol 935. No, actually. Maxis is already here.
It appears that other souls seek to make contact with us. I am like a magpie, collecting objects that catch my eye.
Fuck, man, that was kind of game changing right there. Unless I go all the way around. Try that again. Oh, I did that already. Excuse me, sir. Shit, 1500. I did not need to drop. Did I hit the shit? Okay, good.
Teleportation successful.
Even in pursuit of same goal, I fear Richtofen hides many truths from us.
Oh, that's a lot of them. I could like idolize this whole situation, but I don't know if it's worth it, you know? Okay. I want to get all of them on one fucking area. That's my first goal. Yeah, like that. Nice. Ooh, the parts.
Those who tore this machine apart.
Ooh, shit, that's a lot of them.
Secrets.
Initiating 115. I can only assume that you intend to procure Group 935's research for your own twisted goals. Know this, my old friend. I will take whatever steps are necessary to ensure that you never leave the castle alive.
I can feel something happening.
Not worth dying.
Our supplies have been replenished. Like me, the spirits will
Oh, I forgot to grab a shield. Fuck.
Your journey is at an end. Soon, the boards will be scattered like autumn leaves.
a shield.
Warrior, he is grateful for any advantage. This room is restless. It wants us to push on, to complete our mission. But why?
Initiating 115.
Dr. Grove, I am absolute confident that the teleporter trials will prove successful. As such, you should not delay the project's escalation based on your own petty fears.
Personal insults aside, Richthofen, I can assure you that the progress made at our lunar facility has only served to accelerate our plans.
Damn.
I have no
Lightning
doubt
rocket
this
circle, lightning rocket
MPD
circle.
will prove vital to deciding the outcome of the war.
What strange powers do we meddle with now? Each and every bolt of lightning brings us closer to victory.
Richthofen! The security feeds are so much. What on earth is going on down there? It seems the area is no longer secure.
Two Germans.
Okay.
There can be only one.
Lightning rocket circle.
Initiating 115.
sense this object is key to our mission.
To return other Dempsey to Earth, we need the death ray. To control the death ray, we need the key.
I hope this decision is not one of regret.
First, we bring Dempsey home. Then, we will do what must be done. I know you can hear me, Richtofen, even if you choose not to respond. Though I do not understand how or why, I believe you are, in fact, an enemy spy. More than that, you may, in fact, be an imposter. I strongly suggest you stop pursuing this foolish and dangerous endeavor.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Electricity is a powerful and dangerous
Damn, this kind of screwed up my whole plan.
With a great speed, I will send them to the next life. I will guide you through your sleep. Return to the earth, creature.
Circle door, rocket lightning. Circle door, rocket lightning. Circle door, rocket lightning. Circle door, rocket lightning.
If I wanted to fly, I would be pirate, not warrior. Candy is for children.
Door, lightning, circle, rocket. Door, lightning, circle, rocket. Door, lightning, circle, rocket. Let's go. Okay, I'll probably come back here. Opinion on what? Sorry?
I know my mastication will empower me.
Initiating 115.
These two dingbats are gonna sprint. Gonna avoid them. And this guy, see ya.
Richtofen, whoever you may be, do not know your true intentions, but make no
Grab it
mistake.
already,
Will not allow you to succeed. I have activated the emergency containment field to protect
for a trip.
To stay here would mean fiery end of journey.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiating rocket test. Test complete. Systems obviously normal.
What once was lost, now is found. The smell of burning demon flesh is not unknown to me. Unlike a bird, man was not meant for the skies.
Initiating 115.
To dare to scratch Takio is to dare to invite death.
Oh boy. What is that you messaged? We got 2 down already.
Seal your own fate.
Man, we are zipping through this shit. Nice. Whew. Near-death experience will have to be the last one. Do I have all 3 pieces? Yeah, Ragnarok's done. I'm ready to go, man. Just gotta build that shit.
What strange powers do we meddle with now? May the electricity's current carry you to the next life.
Oh shit.
We should appreciate this brief moment of serenity. Soon there will be fire. Do not wish to be a part of it. Like ammunition, I must seek to conserve my gum supply. blesses me with the strength of a warrior. May your spirit be released from torment. May your skin blister from your bones. Mysterious spirits aid us in our quest.
God, Vanguard zombie. Okay, where are the 4 locations? Okay, I think I know where.
Initiating 115.
A wall, not of paper, but of iron. Who is your master?
There we go.
Do not underestimate Takio's power, demons. The storm will consume you. Spirits bless us with spontaneous combustion. May your spirit be released from torment. My ancestors bring forth a generous gift. Electricity is a powerful
Okay,
and
dickhead should be
dangerous
here.
force. Those whose footsteps shake the earth will fall the hardest. The electricity is current.
Oh, they all just went ape shit.
Who or what made you this way, wretched beast? I fear the dogs are cursed. May the energy cast you from this realm. Who is your master? I dare not think what may happen if demons develop a taste for this gum.
Isn't this where the spear should be headed?
Name. Learning to live with the flavor.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck? Where is it? Alright. Die!
Electricity is a powerful and dangerous force. Do you not see the error of your ways? You wish to fight these weapons? I take no joy in killing of animals. An offering to the elemental spirits. Such gifts may come with strings attached.
Bro, there was two of those motherfuckers. What the hell? Ow, hey. Stop that.
Is this pressing? Or curse? Yeah. It is said that all things must change. If I wanted to fly, I would be pirate, not warrior.
Better pick up stamina.
Initiating 115.
My God. Attention all stations! We have a security breach! We have a keeper manifestation within the facility! The MPD is under threat! Don't come any closer!
Richtofen, what have we done?
Dr. Grove has damaged the MPD. We must locate the missing canister. What happened to you, Edward? What drove you to this betrayal? Know this. Your actions will not alter the outcome of the war.
If we are to prevail, we must use every advantage we have.
That's a lot of them. Shit. Okay, come here, come here, come here. Yep. Okay, we'll get a new shield too before we go, obviously. Okay.
I humbly accept this gift.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a lot of them motherfuckers.
Initiating 115.
Richtofen believes hard choices lay in store for us all. I steel myself for that moment.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, I'm going for it right now, man. Round 15, let's do this. No perkaholic this time, but I do have near-death experience, which makes it, like, impossible to die. Shit. Almost forgot. That's what fucked it up last time.
This creature is not of this world.
Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Before we go, I'm gonna get my shield replaced.
It has somehow been corrupted on its return to Earth. I think Dr. Grove is to blame.
Ooh. Maneuvers. We're in. Favorite wonder weapon? Definitely these things, dude. Jesus Christ.
It has been cleansed. It must be purified.
Must cleanse it. Only then can we charge the summoning key.
Electricity courses to the veins of the undead. Warrior is painted blood red.
I cannot defeat the Panzers. Fuck, I just went down again. Where's everything? Oh, okay.
Not a single more. Need energy. Cast. Will fight through my last breath. Electricity is a powerful force. This is the end of you. You should have foreseen. You are not alone. Touch the warrior. Path of the warrior is painted blood red. Do not underestimate Haku's power, demons. You are not worthy. None of you are. Will only hasten your demise. Electricity is a powerful and dangerous force.
Motherfuckers just don't die in this game, man. Shit.
I leave a trail of bodies in my wake.
Ow, fuckface.
Storm will consume you.
Pretty much over already, though. As soon as I get that next opening, basically, it's done.
I will carve a path through your flesh. I see the error of your ways.
Oh, I got him. Done.
It is now beyond doubt that your actions pose a threat to the work of Group 935. Your treachery leaves me no option but to take steps to ensure your termination. Even if it means the destruction of the castle itself.
If Richtofen believes this key is necessary for success, then we must use it.
Only the summoning key can disable the cryochamber containment field. But first, it needs a little more energy. Launch protocol initiated. 30 seconds to impact.
This is still one of like the best fucking cutscenes. I mean, God, look at that shit.
You are a fool, Richtofen! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing!
Bro.
It is as I foresaw. 2 Germans at first.
Damn,
remains.
bro.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going.
Look at that shit. That's crazy.
We will complete our mission.
Hey, sheesh water, bro. Bless you for being here this whole time, man. You've been here this entire stream, and I was hoping there'd be more people.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe.
I'm gonna record a video when I don't like work on the 11. Actually, after this.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richtofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank. I feel the power of my ancestors within me. Like me, the spirits will show no mercy.
You get a free perkaholic after this?
Stand before me. Raise death. Your proximity offends me.
Okay. I'm making a video, that's why. Hold on. I'm putting notes for the video I'm gonna make. How do I input? Properties. Yeah, shit. I don't know how to get YouTube on here. Okay, we're gonna make that video now. What is going on, people? Cons TV here, and I am making my official retirement announcement. Now, when I say that, I'm just gonna put this down for a second. I'm not quitting Mortal Kombat as a franchise. Am I quitting Mortal Kombat 1? Kinda. Will I come back to it? Yes, I'm sure I will. Just because I paid for the premium. Had I not paid for premium, trust me, I would not feel. But that's what's pushing me right now is because I paid for the DLC. So I want to try them out. I want to at least try them out and get some kind of money's worth out of it. But for the most part, I'm ready to cut my losses on the rest of the game. Now, Mortal Kombat 1 is it's a bad game. It's a bad game. In the context of what it could have been, the context of what it was expected to be, the context of what we as a fan base needed, deserved, wanted, it is underwhelming in many aspects. Now, I will not say it is completely bad. I will say there are many redeeming qualities. There are many things that I admire, appreciate, love, but none of it is enough to keep me and my passion for creating content invested in this game. And I just had to make this video because I get a lot of flack on my posts or even just when I'm complaining about the game because, okay, first things first, as a disclaimer, I am not a model citizen by any fucking means. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm Mr. Perfect. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm Mr. Expert, Mr. Professional, Mr. Anything. Because you know what? I am your average Joe making average content with an average mindset. And while I do consider myself better than most people, I do not consider myself a professional. I lose to professionals 9 times out of 10. I lose to people my own level quite a bit. But you know what? That's kind of what we're getting into is this game. My biggest gripe with this game, first and foremost, because this is what I care about the most, me personally, I need to stress that before you guys start lighting me up in the comments. First and foremost, what I care about is gameplay. Gameplay is above all else. Because you know what? If a game is lacking in side modes, a game is lacking in content, a game is lacking in aesthetic, I can look past that if I have a fun fucking time playing it. If I feel like, man, I really feel like I can just outplay my opponent. I love that I can have this strategy and my opponent has to be better than me to get around it. Like, I love that in a game. But this game does not have that. It just doesn't. The biggest problem I have with this game is the limitations. And it's ironic considering it's a game with so many possibilities. But you know what? Now that I'm actually saying it out loud, I don't think it's that it's bland. I don't think it's that it's... The problem with this game is that what it does have in creativity, it also has in limitations. It also has in... God, how do I explain this? The game relies on some kind of an honor system, I almost want to say. Because there are things you can abuse. And the times that I enjoy playing this game is when my opponent's not doing that. But how can I sit here and expect someone not to exploit something that the game allows them to do? Especially if it gets them to win. It's one thing if it's like a glitch, it's kind of funny, whatever, but this is just straight up how the game plays. And I don't think it's like a glitch. I don't think it's so bad it's busted and oh my god, they need to fix. Just me personally, straight up, I don't think it's good. I just don't. I don't like it. I don't like the reliance on cameos, and not just reliance, but like the cameos make things so much cheaper. With the press of a button, with 2 buttons, you can completely shut down a lot of what your opponent can do, depending on your character. And I don't think this game is horrifically unbalanced to the point where I would go out and say it's the worst fighting game ever. While I have said that out loud, that's out of frustration and salt, which again goes back to my disclaimer at the beginning. I know I get salty and I say shit, but like, okay, like just for example, this game, the biggest problem I have with is like, it's just, I can't even, like, okay, in this game, when you knock someone over, you knock someone down. I play Shao. I play General Shao, Shao Kahn, whatever the fuck you want to call him. When I knock my opponent down, I don't have an advantage. I don't have as many options. I have to worry. Is he gonna armor? Does he have a cameo that allows him to launch with that armor? Is he just gonna get up and jump? And if he gets up and jumps, can I anti-air? Should I up block? If I up block, might he not make a move and just throw? And that's kind of my biggest gripe with this game is it just doesn't, it allows for such stupid play. And I've said this about 11. But man, now that I'm playing this, I gotta say, I was spoiled with 11. 11 was great. To me. You don't have to agree. Like, okay, in 11, I could take my turn back. There was a set time and way for me to get on the offensive. I could earn the right to be offensive. And if my opponent made a mistake, I could, at the very least, have my turn. Do things I want to do. Things I could pull off. But in this game, you can't take your turn back. Anytime something's minus, your opponent can armor through it and launch you. Remain plus if you block. And you gotta sit there and eat more pressure, mix-ups, and some characters now, I mean, fuck, with the way things are, you can combo off throws. So, like, even if you sit there, you eat something that's minus, you gotta sit there, you keep blocking. Now you're in another blender. Overhead mix-up, low mix-up, throw mix-up. All three options could lead into a combo. And this isn't character specific either. This is something that a lot of characters have. They have access to brain dead stuff. Like, I have it in my notes. Like, okay, taking your turn back. You can't even take your turn back a lot of the time in this game. You just can't. As Shao, anytime something is -7, -8, something that's relatively not 8, but anything that's -7 or better, I can't do anything but poke. I have to poke. I have no mids. My fastest mid is 14 frames. Nothing. Because even at 7 frames, a poke's gonna trade at the or faster. If it's 6 frames, it's gonna beat it. I can't. I just can't. I can't take my turn back. Frame data is almost useless because nothing is more than +3 unless you're using a cameo. Just moves by themselves. Shao has this awesome back to, and I thought it was gonna be so busted on the trailer when I seen it. Like, oh, it launches. It's a mid. It's advancing. But the fucking thing is slow as shit, and it's only +3. Now, I don't even need it to necessarily launch. If it led into better pressure, I wouldn't need it to launch. If I had a mid, I wouldn't need it to launch. +3 would mean something more than just I can jab. And I still have to worry about armor moves because it's only +3. It's not that plus. My opponent can armor right through it. So, like, what do I have? And people are like, okay, his stand 2. Stand 2 does not even go as far as it does visually. It's also 0, meaning if my opponent makes the call out, we're in the same boat. And once again, I don't have a fast mid. I have a fast jab in stand 2, stand 1, but every character does. And if they poke, they go right under it. And now it's their turn. Now I lose my turn. And I'm not saying it should be my turn all the time. Obviously, that would be ridiculous, but I can't even really get any kind of pressure going. The only time I can get pressure going is if I make a hard read or if I just flat out outplay my opponent. And a hard read is included in that category of outplay. I have to outplay my opponent. Now, I don't think that's unfair. The problem is if I keep the pressure going, I have to keep making these hard reads. It's not as easy to just read my opponent. I don't get to enforce things that my opponent has to deal with because a lot of it has answers. A Shao Kahn, you guys see me use Sector. I use the up rocket towards the end of the combo. The up rocket, if I do it early enough, will break armor if I do it with something. However, then I lose the safety. Or at least, like, if I want to go into overhead and make it... basically, if I want the rocket to be useful to continue pressure... Pressure is the key word here. If I want it to be useful for continuing pressure, I have to launch it late. Late enough where they can still armor through whatever I do. If I want it to break armor, I give up the pressure. And, like, a lot of characters don't even have that problem. They can keep things safe. They can make it plus if it's unsafe. They can just make it plus with cameo. They can make it launch if you get hit. And it can be the same option. Like prime example, Omni-Man. You can make his mid string +2 if they block it. Launch if they don't. It doesn't fucking matter. You can just autopilot it. Like stuff like that. Like for what? And then you have characters that have these long, hit confirmable, fast mid strings like Liu Kang, who can also combo off their back throw. And if he has Cyrax with 2 bars a meter, he can combo off the forward throw. It's, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. And here's the thing, is people's answer to this is, well, if every character had it, it wouldn't be a problem. But it would be. It would be a problem. Just, it would be a problem across the board. Now everyone could be an idiot. I don't like that. I just don't. Like, okay. Another big one is up block versus flawless block. I think up blocking is great for anti-airs. I think it's awesome. And I like the whole thing of it allows jumpers to be still somewhat they can still pressure because they can just not attack as they jump and they can throw. You get a punish off of it. Free. Unbreakable. It's not a whole lot of damage. I like it. But the up block at the same time is the only way to deal with a lot of moves, a lot of stupid things. And the worst part is it leaves you vulnerable. It's not like, okay, the reason I liked flawless blocking was if I timed it correctly, I got to open up my opponent for a combo. I got to make things that were plus punishable. But it takes skill. It takes timing. And people will say, well, it's really easy to do, especially once you get the timing down, which is, I think, true partially. I picked it up really quickly and I'm no superstar. But it still took skill at least a lot more than up blocking. Up blocking, you just, oh, they jumped. Up block. It's not a crazy thing to do. Flawless blocking was like, wow, that was nice. That was good. And there were situations where it was expected, like Liu Kang's forward 4-string in 11. You flawless block the last hit. I think that's good. Jade, flawless block the last hit. I think it's good. Because those are strings that are plus on block. And you still have options to keep it a mix-up. You don't have to just come into the string. But like with this game, you don't have flawless blocks into up 2s. Flawless blocks do change the properties of certain moves. That still exists, yes. But not really. And it helps in certain matchups. If you go back and watch my videos, you'll see me not flawless block things that are flawless blockable, yes. But I'm not saying that there's not enough flawless block gaps. My gripe is that there's things that need to be up blocked in order to punish. And prime example, Ashra. That obnoxious fucking overhead. She can go into the low into Serena, which is completely safe for many matchups because of the range and the pushback. Or she can go into the obnoxious ass overhead and cancel it. And if you don't up block it, she can do the EX. That's not skillful. It's just not. And the worst part is with Ashra's range, I don't even think she needs the overhead. That's the dumbest thing. And I'm not saying take it away. I'm just saying it's an obnoxious move that doesn't take a whole lot of skill to do. And I mean, because meter refills so quickly, I'll be honest, this game, I find my combos getting broken more than I did in 11. My opponent is breaking out of punishes and getting outspaced. Like, it doesn't matter because half the time I land the combo, my opponent's out of it. They break out of it, and maybe there's something else that can be adjusted. A lot of the stuff can be adjusted, but right now where the game is at, I just don't even have fun winning. Even when I win, I'm not having fun with this game, and to me, that's not good. If I'm already miserable, just fucking like just even when I win, I'm like, boy, this game sucks. Like, and that's not good. That's not good. For me. This video is about me. This channel is about me. I'm not having fun, so I'm not gonna play. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say the game is the worst thing ever. I'm not gonna sit here and bash the fan base. Not gonna say the developers should go to prison or get butt fucked by trees that randomly come to life. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying I don't want to play. Your wake-up options in this game are limited depending on your character. There are characters with armored launchers. There are characters with mid-wake-up options. There are characters like Kung Lao that can launch and keep it safe even if they don't have cameo ready, which is just dumb. You couple that with something like Dive Kick, which is still dumb, as it always is. I don't know why they insist on making Dive Kick dumb every single game, but it is. And Kung Lao in general already, now he has 50-50s, and he can cancel off that little up launch. So it launches, and he can cancel while in the air. Like, you know what I mean? There's just so much stuff where I'm like, why is that a thing? And if you want to look back, like, you look at 11, people didn't have shit like that. You couldn't do shit like that. Nobody could fucking armor and keep it, like, plus. Armor and make it launch. No one could do that. Yes, people could micro-duck. Yes, people could take their turn back with flawless blocks. But it's not that much different in this fucking game. You can still micro-duck. You can duck. There's a lot of ways to take your turn back in this game. But it's not as... the skill gap is just not there. Like, I can hold my own to some degree against people like Honeybee, who are just fantastic players. People that have an understanding of the game that many of us can only dream of achieving. I can take games off of players like that, but then I'll get 2-0'd by some no-name fucking bum on Wi-Fi using the right cameo and going for the right mix-ups. All I did was guess wrong twice, and I lost the whole set. That's another gripe I have. They cater to casuals with this First to 2 shit. I think First to 2 is terrible for this very reason. A game like this where you can get hit for 40-something% into another mix-up very easily, into a very brain-dead mix-up, another brain-dead mix-up, you just die after that. And it's like, okay, that's one game. It's been about 30 seconds. Now it's do or die. I don't have a whole lot of room to adjust. I don't have a whole lot of room to learn. And I'm not saying make it First to 5, but what was wrong with the First to 3? People that say First to 3 was too long are idiots. They are idiots. Because you know what? Those are people that get... their reason for being upset is their opponents making the download. That's what they're upset about. You can't give me this shit, oh, it takes too long. Fuck all that, dude. So what? So what? You play a longer set. By what? Like 5 minutes? It's another game or two. That's it. Maybe, what? Okay, so if you take 2 games off somebody in whatever time, and they reverse 3-0 you, 3 games. And to me, if someone reverse 3-0s you, you lost that shit fair and square. You just got outplayed. If you're getting reverse 3-0, your opponent's better than you. That's how I feel. Losing 2-0 out of the gate to Ashra and what am I going to have, Serena? Is it? It was over like that, and I couldn't even really make the fucking adjustment. My opponent had these patterns that I started to pick up on, but it was too late. I'm already a game and a round in the hole. Because again, if I guess wrong twice, that's already a round that I don't have to work with anymore. And these aren't expectations; these are preferences. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. Keywords in that, because I. My opinion, how I feel, what I want. That's different. And then, you know, you got characters like Raiden that can go, characters like Raiden and Baraka that can do pokes into specials and keep it plus, safe, whatever. They can even cover. Baraka has a gap in his launching, whatever the fuck that move is that people used to do in the Cyrax. That move has a gap, yes. But it fucking... you can cover the gap for 1-2. Even if you hit him in the gap, the armor moves don't do that much damage. For a lot of characters that don't launch off their armor move, like Shao. That's another thing with the whole... My headset just shut off. There we go. I'm being dead serious here, because this game is... I do think it's bad. It has room for improvement, but I don't want to play it the state it's in. I just don't. Shao Kahn has no fucking mid, no projectile, no shoulder charge. I don't think he'd shoulder charge specifically, but Shao Kahn has absolutely no way to check you. And I would totally give up the free overhead launcher if it meant I had a mid. Because you know what? If I can just knock my opponent to the fucking ground and keep my offense going, I'm fine with that. Make the overhead plus, but not launch. Something. I'm open to suggestions. But, like, he has this dumb pressure that has no fucking skill. That's the only way I get to really do it, is I can commit to a hard 50-50, but even that, the overhead launches, but it doesn't even do that much damage. It does 20-something. Other characters get this free launch, no meter, and they get to have 40% or more. Hell, with that fatal blow, a lot of them can hit 60, like Reiko. It's dumb. It's just dumb. I don't have a fast mid. I don't have a projectile. I don't have a way to check you at mid-screen. And people are like, oh, just get a cameo. It's like, okay, but what cameo would I use to make Shao busted? If I pick Goro or Lao, then I'm like every other dingbat. And if you ever watch MK Tom Brady, shout out to him. He's made some awesome content on breaking down what's wrong with this game. I don't agree with everything he's said about it, but I do agree that the game is just, it's in need of some big adjustments. And like with Shao, because it's fast as fuck, it's hard to time with a cameo to make safe. It's also a high for some fucking reason. I hate that it's a high. It hits really low to the ground, which to me, if it's going to hit low where your opponent's that much off the ground, why doesn't it hit pokes? Because it's a high. Why isn't it just a mid? Doesn't make any fucking sense. It's not like Shadow Kick. It can't be, because I'm not Johnny Cage. Shao's not Johnny Cage. He can't fucking pressure the shit out of you up close. He can't. There's no plus frames. The shit that's plus is slow as shit. The shit that's like save but kind of a mix, like back 3-2, it has a gap. And you can just up block the fucking thing anyway. And you're like, oh, you can set up Lao Hat. And then what? I jump in. Every character does that. That's no personality. That's not how I want to play. I don't want to play like a Sindel player. I hate Adenians. Fuck Adenians. Fuck Adenia. That's exactly why Shao merged it. I'm so happy he took that shit over. That's exactly why that was my variation name in the last game. I conquered Adenia. I killed Adenia. That was my variation name. But on top of that, Shao Kahn does not get a lot of damage. He doesn't. His damage is not Sub-Zero levels of needs help, but it is low enough where, to me, because of all the shit I gotta go through just to get to my fucking opponent, I should be hitting for 40-something consistently. Omni-Man hits harder than I do meterless, and he has way more options to keep you honest. He also has a better backdash, allowing for more like easy evasion. Easy evasion and outspacing are two different things, because if you're backdashing into buttons without seeing if your opponent's whiffing, that's not outspacing, that's easy evasion. And I mean, if your opponent keeps falling for it, that becomes outspacing. But if you're autopiloting it, that's not the same as me playing neutral and then making you whiff and then a hit. That's very different than down one, backdash, whatever move, backdash into mid-string combo. That's not the same fucking thing. It's not. It's just not. And, you know, okay. Another big gripe with this game is the microtransactions. Now, I've never talked about this before, but I have no problem with microtransactions when it's strictly aesthetics and stuff that okay. For stuff like convenience, and even then, if it's stuff that's like, you don't, what I'm bitching about, you don't need. It doesn't make you better at the game, none of that stuff. But it's the pricing. I mean, $10 for skins, $10 a piece for voices for announcer voices, $10 a piece. You're out of your fucking mind. You guys brag about how many copies you sell. I know y'all made fucking money. What do you need my $10 for? I already gave you 100 something. For what, early access DLC and a couple Dragon Crystals? Suck me. But you look at games like Call of Duty, they're one of the worst offenders. But like something I like with Black Ops 3, something I play a lot. The Liquid Divinium you can earn in game pretty good, pretty well. A little slow, sure, but if you just keep playing, you earn it quickly. Or you can just buy it. And that makes it faster. But like with Mortal Kombat, there's a lot of stuff that's strictly with Dragon Crystals. There's a lot of stuff that's strictly in the store. Like, why? If I'm going to sit here and play your game, I should earn shit. That way someone like me that doesn't even really want to play, I have more incentive to keep playing. But for what? For what? Skins? I unlocked them all in less than a month. The game is, it's not for me. It's just not for me. That's all it is. And I want to do other content. I never really wanted to just be Mortal Kombat guy. That's just how the channel happened to originate. When I wanted to post videos of myself, I wanted to do a variety of stuff. Gaming, beer reviews. I wanted to do other games because I do like other games. I play a variety of games. I like Punch-Out. I like Mario Kart, like most of you. I like Black Ops 3. I like God of War. I like Tekken. I like other fighting games. But I've been limiting myself to this because I just simply don't get the same support. But you know what? That no longer takes priority for me. And I'm going to start doing more of what I want to do. So Mortal Kombat 1 is, as of late, deleted from my library. I don't want to touch it for right now. Even with my boy in the game, Tremor, I was so happy to see him again, but the game is, it's not fun for me anymore. So that is it. That is why I hate Mortal Kombat. That is why I will not be playing Mortal Kombat 1 anymore. And why I will be changing up what I post here on this channel. If you want to follow me in my journal, I'll appreciate it. But if not, go fuck yourself. And I do hope you guys understand. But let me know if there's any feedback, something I might have missed. Maybe I'm not seeing something about this game. Let me know down in the comment section. But keep it respectful. If you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you. Simple as that. But okay. Take care, guys. Alrighty.